Too much noise. No. There you go.
Oh. Your posture is all wrong. Well, if you carry on like that, you are going to be crippled with backache.
Crippled?
Your eyes need to be level with the computer screen. Huh? And this needs to be closer to you so that you're not hunched over the keyboard. This will make you relaxed.
No, you're making me more tense.
Mr. Kitt was very
He's not here.
As the health and safety coordinator, I am gifting you with the benefit of Mr. Kitt's wisdom and experience. If your mind is closed, it is you who will suffer. What Mr. Kitt can do with his hands...
With his hands? What can he do with his hands?
You see, your mind is in the sewer.
Has he got magic fingers?
Mr. Kitt is a healer.
So, what did you think?
About what?
Michael's latest research.
Oh, really, again?
I saw you making notes, and I was so pleased to see that you were engaging in the material. You were showing a genuine interest into Michael's insights, into...
Morning.
Stop talking about him.
Morning, Zara.
Yeah, morning. This is important. It's about our son. Remember him? And I'd hate to think that you thought I was taking your paranoid nonsense seriously.
Oh, dear.
I have had enough.
Dr. Carmichael, sorry to interrupt, but I need some advice.
Not now.
Well, it's just that I was...
Not now.
Zara, a word. You practically jumped down that lad's throat. He was only trying to do his job.
All I said was, not now.
You know how sick and tired I am of giving you two the same lecture? Well, I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Role play. Right, you're me, I'm you. Let's see how you think that I'd deal with this situation. Come on. Now.
Okay. Howard and Zara.
No, I'm Daniel. You're Howard.
Okay, well, it's complicated. Okay, I think you're doing a great job. Carry on.
Brilliant. That was fantastic. Right, let's see what you've got. You're Howard. Come on. Come on. It's your turn. Go.
Right then, you two. You better book up your ideas. As partners, you have to set the tone for all the other stuff. Blah, blah, dictionary, blah, blah, boundaries, blah, blah. Honestly, Zara, I don't know how you put up with him. You deserve every Nobel Prize there is. And to think all you get is the occasional smile and a bucket full of grief.
Well, clearly you're not taking this seriously enough.
I'm taking this entirely as seriously as it deserves, Howard. Aren't I, Daniel?
You are. You are. And as much fun as this is, I'm going to leave this here and I'm going to the campus after you.
No, after you.
No, after you.
Just go! And I don't talk like that.
It is important that you lean right back on the chair just so that you got some posture and make sure that... Because if you do this, you see your eyes are level with the... You see that? Right, this chair is not good because it goes right back.
Huh? What do I have to do to make them listen to me?
That's just them. They'll never admit it, but they do hear what you're saying. Maybe you should just give them some space, let them work it out for themselves.
Can't see that happening anytime soon. I've got to think about the effects of this place. The partnership, we're talking about people's livelihoods here.
Well, I'm sure it won't come to that.
Oh, well, I wish I shared your confidence. The whole thing's causing an unpleasant, awful atmosphere, and it needs to be nipped in the bud before it gets any worse. The first person to take any liberties will regret it.
Oh, I see. So you're going to take it out on everyone else?
No. Just being proactive.
Yes, well, make sure you're not so proactive that you make the rest of the staff paranoid. Howard, I have a patient.
Oh.
Look, there might be another way. If they won't listen to you together, then divide and conquer. Pick one that you think will listen and, you know, work with them on their own.
Yeah, you'll hear what I think about the research when I'm good and ready. Mr. Watson? Well, you should have thought of that before. Look, Zara, I don't want to get into this now, OK? Hey, I haven't got all day. No, not you. Not you. But look, I'm at work and you're making things more difficult, Zara. Okay. Yeah, bye. I was going to end the call when I went into the room. You want to know how to make this go away?
Well, let's hear it then.
Go back to the mill and tell Zara to stop pestering me.
Well, actually, I'm going to be here for most of the day, so you'll have the pleasure of my company.
Well, I saw you getting the Mr. Kit treatment.
What? Oh, yeah, that took some persuading. Oh, hi. I was just saying to Karen, those chair adjustments you made, because I had some rumbling back pain, and I can already start to feel it ease off.
No, if you persist with Mr. Kitt's recommendation, your back pain will be history.
Here's hoping.
Here is some more advice, as well as a diet and hydration.
Yeah, but this is back pain we're talking about, not dry skin.
Mr. Kitt would point out that the back is not independent of the body. How can the back be healthy if you are not?
It's a fair point.
Can Mr. Kit explain the offside rule or show me how to make a good meringue? Because he's got the answer to everything, right?
No, that would be silly. No, but he does have very good advice for the thing that matters.
Better be careful or he'll be putting us out of a job.
Stay close, okay? Kyle? Kyle, you okay?
OK, thank you. Still here?
Sometimes I have to do the admin, and that's why I'm here. But I was hoping that having just one of you here might stop the bickering between you both, at least during work hours. Appears I'm wrong.
What?
What, so you weren't arguing? Daniel, think what it's like for the rest of us, the fact that you two can't leave your issues at your own doorstep. And if I seem a little extra vigilant in my attempts to make you knuckle down, so be it.
Howard, you need to keep up. There isn't the same division between work and personal lives like there used to be. Most people, like Zara and I, meet through work. You know, a little bit of blurring's an occupational hazard.
Look, there's a line, and I'm worried that you two are close to crossing. I'm just trying to help by making sure that it doesn't happen. That's my job.
We were arguing about medical research. Isn't that what you want? A little bit of passion from the partners? And by the way, I don't appreciate people looking over my shoulder. I get enough of that at home.
Okay, quick heads up. Mrs. Tembe has this yoga, karate, guru type guy. Anyway, she had a look at my sitting posture at my desk, and she made some adjustments to my chair. And it was good. Really good. So you need to grab her before she realises how good and starts charging for consultations. Well, what's wrong? That was funny.
Sorry, I'm just feeling a bit off.
Do you think maybe Heston was right? Do you think it is the change?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just perimenopausal. And the change. I hate that expression. I hate all those expressions. I mean, they sound so crushingly dull, like you have nothing to look forward to but boredom.
Well, you could call it the shrivel and make it sound like a horror film.
Or the flush.
Or the great calm, or the raging tornado.
They're all awful, aren't they?
They are, they really are.
That's funny.
Oh, nothing, Heston. Right, I have to get on.
Help! Please help, I can't breathe.
Daniel!
I phoned the GP, but they said this was Nero. He's called Kyle.
Are you his mother?
Yes. Oh, please help him.
She said he's having trouble breathing.
No sign of cyanosis. Come this way, please.
Can I help?
OK, God, let you try and sit still. Look at me. Let you try and slow your breathing down, OK? How long has he been like this?
10 minutes. But he has complained of pain for a while.
Any respiratory problems, asthma?
No.
OK, he's had all his vaccinations, his hip?
Yeah. Help him, look, I think he's choking.
Calm down, please.
Please give Dr. Granger some room.
Oh, this has never happened before.
Don't worry, he's in good hands.
No obstruction in his airway?
And
If something's burning in there, let me have a look.
Do you think he's eating anything spicy?
No.
What do you think? Daniel, do you know what the problem is?
Not yet.
Where's Mrs. Tembe?
She's on a break. Can I help?
Nah, I'm just thinking. If Mrs. Tembe can mimic this guy and still make my back feel better, I'm wondering what he could do.
I don't think she's ready to share his magic fingers.
Oh, I just want his number.
Yeah, well, if you get it, would you pass it on to me? Because I've got a problem that he might be able to help me with.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Every time she mentions him, I get a pain in the neck.
You're a bad, bad person.
So now you calm down a little, you're breathing more easily, aren't you?
What was that burning he was talking about?
Heartburn.
Possibly.
No, he hasn't had any hot or spicy food. He hates spicy food.
Spicy food doesn't cause gastric reflux. Worth taking him to hospital?
I don't know, Dr. Bellamy.
Are you a doctor?
No, I am.
Let's see if we can fix this for you, shall I? That's probably the battery.
Oh. No, I took it out. The noise was giving me a headache.
Where did you put it?
Well, I left it in the kitchen.
Do you think he could have swallowed it?
No, I doubt it.
Please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
You'd better not be screening my calls. Yes.
Actually, maybe this can wait. Look, a couple of months ago I overheard Neve talking to Al about some circular that they'd received, and it was about the dangers of the little kids swallowing these little button batteries.
Yeah, do I tell you how to do the paperwork?
No.
Then don't tell me how to do the medicine, all right?
Is there any chance you can just phone home, see if the battery's still there?
Stay out here, please.
That'll just take a minute.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I've got Howard online too. Says it's really urgent.
Okay. Sorry about this. Howard, I'm with a patient.
Neve, listen, I'm sorry. This is important. A couple of months ago, I heard you talking to Al about a warning about the little button lithium batteries.
Yes, we got some advice from the DOH.
Right, well, I need you to tell Daniel about it.
Well, I told you.
If you won't listen to me, then listen to her. It's Neve.
All right, it's Daniel. What's this about?
A warning came through the DOH fax cascade. A health hazard posed by children swallowing button batteries. I'm pretty sure it wasn't about the batteries just being a choking hazard. It was more that the battery's current reacted with bodily fluids to rapidly corrode the esophagus, causing catastrophic internal bleeding. Yes, I was right. Now, the worst thing is, the damage isn't immediately obvious. Is that helpful?
Yes, of course. Thank you.
Doctor!
Okay, call an ambulance. Okay, so it'll be all right. That's it.
So, your blood pressure is fine. It's a little higher than I'd like. Nothing to worry about, but we'll just keep an eye on it. And I'm sorry again for the interruption. Oh, there you are. Your chiropractor is certainly the business.
Well, I told you would feel the benefits straight away.
She wants his number.
I was hoping you could have a proper go at my back, you know.
Oh, well, I do not have it on me. He's very busy. I do not think he's taking on any more clients.
Oh, well, it wouldn't be any harm to ask.
Well, there are other chiropractors in Lethbridge.
Yeah, but you said he was the best.
Well, yes, indeed he is.
So why should I settle for second best?
Yes, all right, I will ask him.
Thanks. I'd appreciate it.
And you sure? My husband said he's been home and he can't find it.
Okay, so if Carl did swallow it, what would that have been, about 4 hours ago?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay, he's good. Okay,
Oh,
can you stop
help
in your
him.
mouth for me, please?
Daniel, is that blood?
Help him?
Right, okay, just want to take your pulse. It's tachycardic. Any word on the ambulance?
I'll check.
Do you know what? I think we're just going to have to take you there ourselves. Come on. Come on.
This is all my fault if I put the battery somewhere safe.
Just wait here.
You can't think like that. It's easy to see how a kid would think they were sweets.
You know, if it's not okay, I don't think I could forgive myself.
OK, if you can go with the nurse.
You should have known about those batteries.
I don't know how I missed it.
Because your focus was not where it should be. That's how.
She was very weird about giving me that phone number.
Did she give it to you?
No, she just about flat out refused.
Oh, she's got a crush.
No, on her chiropractor.
Well, I'm sure he's very flexible. Oh. And if you ask me, which you are, I don't think she fancies the idea of another woman, especially one she knows, getting their grubby paws on her Mr. Kit.
Well, the idea is that he gets his paws on me, or on my back at least. Oh, the thought of Mrs. Tembe and her flexible friend, once imagined, cannot be unimagined.
Anything funny, ladies?
Oh, well, no, just work.
I'm going to have to make an example out of Daniel. It's out of control.
You don't know why Zara was calling. It might have been about the job. Look, you're talking about disciplining a partner.
Why should a partner get special treatment?
Because that's what they sign up for.
Well, not when their sloppiness causes a potentially fatal accident.
You're basing this on a fax from months ago, without anything indicating that it was the batteries. I mean, I wouldn't have thought of it myself. Look, just be careful before you challenge the competence of a doctor.
That child could have died on his watch. Professional solidarity.
It is not professional solidarity. I could have missed it too. The difference is that I would have had less justification for missing it.
What's that supposed to mean?
The date. It was sent to Daniel while he was still in Perth. You look, I'm guessing he comes back to a mountain of paperwork. I mean, it's easy to miss one fax.
Well, it's not good enough.
How did this happen?
So look, I'm not used to dealing with situations like
That
this.
doesn't matter. Everything that you described to me suggests that you should have got him in here sooner. Clearly there was a problem you were never going to be able to deal with if the child deteriorated.
With hindsight, yes. You're probably right. But I was unaware of these issues with these particular batteries.
I thought the DOH sent all practices of...
They did. Howard Bellamy, practice manager. I share your concerns, but I've just checked the dates, and when the warning was issued, Dr. Granger was out of the country on sabbatical. He didn't see them. How is the boy?
He deteriorated on arrival due to an internal bleed. We've confirmed it's down to him swallowing a battery. He's in theatre now.
So we got him here on time.
Like the skin of your teeth.
Well, I think the mother did the right thing. The nearest care was the campus. We gave him immediate medical attention, diagnosed the problem, got him to you and advised of the cause, which saved you time. I think that's a fair summary.
Not entirely.
Look, there are lessons we can all learn here, but A&E consultants are complaining all the time that they're receiving patients that could have been treated by GPs, so you can't now criticise us for making sure that the patient belonged here.
The child was clearly ill from the moment
Well, there was a point that the boy appeared to be on the mend, so sending him here would have been unnecessary.
I'm going to get an update on his progress.
You saved the boy's life. I should have seen that fax.
You shouldn't have been so unwilling to listen to me. You let your personal life get in the way of your work.
If anyone needs me, I'll be at the campus with Daniel. If he calls, don't tell him. It's a surprise.
OK. I think you should send Mr. Kit's details over to the campus. Why? Because they're going to need him to put Daniel back together again.
Is Daniel free?
Oh, I'll just check for you. Hang on.
OK. I know that you read the research over the weekend, and I have had enough of waiting for you to respond to it in your own sweet time.
Sorry, I'm sorry. OK, my head's just not in that space right now. I had a case to...
What is this classic evasion? Though I've never seen you hiding behind work before. Well played.
I'm not hiding.
I need you to engage in the decisions that we need to make about our child.
Zara, please.
Research! Now that you've read it, doesn't it at least seem relevant? Or are you incapable of saying anything positive about Michael?
Oh, shut up about him. I'm sick of hearing his name. You're obsessed.
Obsessed?
Yeah. And don't think I don't know about you bragging about Michael to Emma.
She thought I was bragging.
You know what? I read his research for a laugh. It didn't disappoint. It's badly written, shoddily formatted, and his arguments are weak. It shows your Michael.
My Michael?
Yeah, it shows your Michael struggling to be a third-rate mind whose scientific approach to the subject matter is questionable, to say the least.
This isn't about my Michael. This is about my Joe. And your Joe. This is just infantile. Or is it just sexual jealousy and maybe I should just sleep with him because I may as well be hung for a sheep as a lamb? And anyway, who the hell are you to lord it over anyone's scientific work? What's your towering contribution to medical research? Botox. Hypocrite.
How is he?
He's still in a bad way, but we think they got him just in time. Thank you.
Me? I'm just an administrator.
No. It was down to you that we got him here before it was too late. You saved his life. My husband, he wanted to thank you as well, but he's gone home to go and get his favourite jammies and his teddy. You know, so they're here for him. As far as we're concerned, you're a hero.
Well, it's a team effort.
Thank you. Thank you.
The most important thing is that he recovers.
I need to sit with him.
Of course, I'll leave you to it. And be sure to get in touch and let us know how he does. Ladies, donuts?
Oh, wow. Oh.
It's all right. You can have a free pass this one time.
Thank you, Mr. Bellamy. I will save mine till later.
Will Mr. Kitt approve?
Donuts?
Oh, yeah, thank you. That's kind.
What's the occasion?
Nothing. Just had a really good day, that's all.
What's going on?
Nothing.
All day, people have been clamming up every time I come in, and now Howard's giving me donuts.
Donuts?
My room now.
Hi. What can I do?
Close the door. I have been looking at your notes for the past few days. You do know the difference between hypo and hyper.
Yeah. They're the opposite.
So then can you explain to me how come you've entered hypoglycemic in this patient's notes instead of hyperglycemic?
Did I,
No, you prescribed the correct medication. The mix-up was in entering the notes, not the diagnosis, luckily for you.
And the patient?
Do you think this is funny?
No. It won't happen again.
Damn right it won't.
You don't usually go over my notes. I don't understand that. Why?
Are you challenging me?
No.
This is amateur hour stuff. Does someone have to die before you get serious? Well?
No.
How did I end up with such a limp excuse for a doctor? Oh, no, wait, you were forced on me. I didn't ever want you. But let me tell you, I'm going to make damn sure that before you leave this building, you are something in the same postcode as a proper doctor. Oh, man up. Honestly, you are pathetic. Correct this mistake. Double check that there are no others. And just get out of my sight. Now.
Iron sculptor.
Let me go! Go!
Look at this lad, he's got cuts and scratches on his hand.
Some kind of fight?
Dunno, he won't say anything.
I'm not a policeman, I'm a doctor.
You're the wrong doctor. Mum would have understood.
Alex, your mum's gone.
You had to go and do something stupid, didn't you? Now I'm gonna have to deal with you.
Well, after